my biggest discrepancy with the Torah that I cannot or still struggle to find an answer with is how everything happens for a reason. And I really struggle with that when I get we all have amazing things in life, but there are some horrible things that happen to great people that can't be explained. Personally, or like, for example, like something happened to my family years ago that your son is actually my rabbi, Eli Friedman. He put a prayer service together, and just some inexplainable things that happen to great people. I just don't know how that can happen, how that's explainable. It's something I just can't relate with.
I got to tell a story. It might take a little more time than that. Somebody asked Elie Wiesel, why was there a Holocaust? As if he's supposed to know because he was there. So usually he would say, wait, I don't know. But one time somebody asked him, why? Why was there a Holocaust? And he said, I'm sorry, but I'm not at liberty to tell you. The guy said, you know why, but you can't tell me? He says, that's right. He says, why can't you tell me? He says, because if I told you why there was a Holocaust, you would become a Nazi. Mm-hmm. The guy said, what are you talking about? I'm Jewish. Why would I become a Nazi? He said, look, you're very disturbed. You're uncomfortable. You can't sleep at night because this horrible thing happened and it bothers you. Now you want me to explain why it happened, and I will give you a good explanation, and you're going to say, oh, so that's why. Okay. Now you're a Nazi. So do you really want me to answer that question? You want me to make the Holocaust acceptable? Don't you dare. The fact that it disturbs you is exactly the way you're supposed to be. And only God can make up for it, not answer it. We don't want an answer. We want 6 million Jews back alive. Nothing else is acceptable. So we're not supposed to get comfortable and explain suffering. We're supposed to object, refuse to accept it until it's all made up for. Make it up to us. That's the only good answer. So continue to be bothered. Don't accept any explanation, and some rabbis have the chutzpah to guess, oh, that's because we sinned and didn't keep Shabbat, because we were intermarried. It's horrible. You don't blame the victim. Blame God, because only He can make it up to us. Less than that is not acceptable. So, yes, we ask the question, why do the righteous suffer? But we don't want an answer. We want a change. Take away the suffering. That's a good answer. Anything less is just talk. So it's good to know that you are disturbed by the suffering in the world, because you're supposed to be. God isn't asking you to make peace with it. He's promising that someday I'll make it all up to you.
If you like that video, hit the subscribe button and notification bell below for hours of the best Jewish content online.